Hopeless Masquerade and double-dealing characters are somewhere in the horizon, so why did we hype things up with a countdown? This time, we'll be covering the best Touhou games ever made. It's been more than 10 years since the so-called Windows era started, and it's about time we recognize the best of the best in the series that continues to thrive. Aside from we'll only include those that come from the Windows era, only games by Team Shanghai Alice and Twilight Frontier are the only ones we'll include in this list. Meaning, as much as I want to, Genso Rondo, Touhou Sky Arena, and Defense of the Shrines won't be appearing in this list. No more delaying and no more stopping now. Hold on to your hitbox and let's start counting down the top 10 Touhou games! The Touhou games aren't limited to their standard top-down shooting style of gameplay. One variation with their standard mechanics lets you defend yourself with nothing more than a camera. No. Double Spoiler is one of the photography games where your objective is to take pictures of various characters and their bullet patterns in order to win. Like I said before, all you have to defend with is a camera. You don't shoot back. Other than that, the difficulty is very unforgiving. Just make a simple mistake of flying right at a bullet you didn't notice because you were too busy aligning your camera sights leaves you pulling your hairs out. Now, I'm a fan of innovation. I like it when something new is placed on the table, especially if it's about something we already come accustomed to. Now, if I'm such a big fan of innovation, why did I choose this over Shoot the Bullet? Two reasons actually. First, the roster. You encounter a lot more characters than nearly any Touhou game Zun ever made. It also introduces Aya's rival, Hatate Himekaido, a crow tengu that also runs her own newspaper. Now for its music, special mention goes to Bell of Avicii Infinite Nightmare. With this, Double Spoiler manages to squeeze into the top 10. Enough with the tacky jokes already! Undefined Fantastic Object pays tribute to its top-down shooting genre by incorporating the UFOs as Space Invaders. Aside from bonus points, it can also give you bombs and life pieces useful for future stages. The music is nothing special. Well, aside from Hey and Alien, Traditional Man and the Stylish Girl, and Captain Morasa, the music is just meh. The story takes place with the heroes investigating an undefined fantastic object to plunder, investigate the contents. But little did they know that this treasure ship and its crew has a deeper objective in mind than transporting a few gold coins. The characters may be unpopular, but likable nevertheless. Niue Hojo, Minamitsu Morasa, Nazrin, and Byakuren Hijiri are among the notable characters that have a high impact on the community. Its difficulty is somewhat balanced. If you're a first-time player and you want to start with the Danmaku games, this is a good place to start. We can't make a list without the game that started the Windows series. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil is the 6th Touhou game and the first in the Windows series. The story involves a blanket of red mist that covers the sky in a dark, cold void. Now the heroes must storm the mansion to stop the plot wrought by the vampire Remilia Scarlet. I should start things by saying the difficulty is unforgiving, part of which is that the lack of features some of us use, such as the visible hitbox and the enemy tracker, haven't been implemented yet. Not only that, you're forced to play it on normal or higher, otherwise you won't get to the final boss fight. The music in the game are some of the best and often one of the most iconic, some of which include Shanghai Tea House Chinese Tea, Ball the Magic Library, Luna Clock Luna Dial, Septic of the Dead Princess, and who could forget, You and Owen Was Her. If games like Portal 2 taught me anything, it's that one way to improve a gaming experience is to be able to share that experience with a friend. Enter Phantasmagoria Flower View. Now to be fair, its gameplay isn't new in the Touhou franchise. Phantasmagoria of Dimensional Dream was the first in the series to implement this. But since we will hold it only exclusive to Windows era games, we'll go with POFP in this one. In this, an alarming amount of flowers start to bloom out of season and fairies suddenly burst in number. The music has a balance of beauty and awesomeness. Tracks like Higanrito, Riverside View, Fate of 60 Years, and Ginsokyong Past and Present Flowerland show this to a great extent. The characters are some of the most memorable even until now, including Yamasanadu Eikishiki, Komachi Onozuka, Ayasha Meimaru, and the return of the PC-98 character Yuka Kazami. This is really a good place to start for those looking for a stepping stone into the Touhou games, and after clearing its campaign mode with all the characters available, which won't take long since it's the easiest of all the Danmaku games, why not grab a friend and try a hand at multiplayer? Now if only they make a co-op Danmaku game. Like I said before, I'm a fan of innovation. Zun takes it to a whole new level with Great Fairy Wars. All the time your Grace Pass bullets, well, now that you have access to
the strongest Touhou character in the universe,
you now have the ability to freeze bullets and be rewarded of points by doing so. Story-wise, it's about the fairy civil war. Sinnoh has declared war on the three mischievous fairies formed by Sunnymilk, Luna Child, and Star Sapphire for destroying her house, and now you must face all three of them. The music in the game is pretty ordinary with the exception of Staking Your Life for a Prank and what has to be the awesomest theme Marissa gets to have, Mage's Night. The difficulty is hard at first with the whole freezing bullet mechanic giving time to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, you can truly be
the strongest Touhou character in the universe.
Now if you think the story of the three mischievous fairies stopped there, think again. Printworks like Oriental Sacred Place and Strange and Bright Natural Deity continue the misadventures of these three rascals. So after clearing the game and you want more, give these mangas a read. They're filled with awesome good fun that expands on the game's humorous nature. But that's off topic already. Let's go back to the games. One of these characters, according to canon, has the ability to eat as much sweets as she wants without getting fat. Who is she? Find out when we come back.